This is going to be a quick tutorial on how you can manage student behaviour in a conference. The first thing I've been doing is going to the second slide. So I've got the blank whiteboard and just writing a few things on the whiteboard that I want students to do as they enter the conference. So the first thing is to please mute your mic. Next, I've been writing just a bit of an agenda so students know what I'm going to be talking about in the conference. Today I'm going to be talking about managing student behaviour. I guess this is just a way for me to keep on track, but also if I'm saving the recording of the conference so students know the topics that I've talked about. The other thing that could go here is some of your expectations about how they're interacting with each other on the in a conference. I guess making it quite explicit on that page and then talking about that for the first few conferences is probably a pretty good way of operating going forward. Over on the left-hand side here, we have the little cog. So this gives me a lot of options for things that I can do in terms of limiting or stopping students from doing things. So if students haven't muted their mic, I can click this button here and they'll mute everyone except for yourself or if another student is presenting. The next option here just allows us to save the list of students who have entered the conference. So this is a good way of tracking who is and isn't accessing that material. The last one here, which you can again have set up before students come in, is just the things that you can have turned on and off for the conference. So if you don't want kids sharing webcams, or you could turn off their microphones before they came in, you can prevent private chats and things like that. So just click apply. You can see that they apply on the right top corner there. So this is just, as I said, the basics. So as we all get better at working with this, there might be some other things we can do. The only thing I forgot to mention is if I click on here, I can unmute individual users, and there's a few other options that you have. Obviously, I'm a teacher in this course, so I don't have all the options. One of the options is to kick the student from the conference, which you can do there. One of the other tutorial videos I'm going to make will be how do I add individual students to a conference. This is something that you might do if students are being really disruptive in a conference, that you might run an individual or small group conference with those students separate to the main one that you're running for the class.